Good morning, my beautiful divine souls. Happy hump day. I want to chat today a little bit about urgency versus patience because one of those vibrations, urgency, it's a very distorted energy, it's low vibration, and it comes from distorted masculine source. You know what I'm going to say? The magical P word, the patriarchy. Whereas patience comes from the divinity within. It comes from surrendering. It comes from understanding the truth of life. It comes from truly surrendering to the divine and to the path that your higher self, that your soul chose for you. And that is something that I've been thinking about recently. That's why I wanted to share this with you to contemplate on it a little bit, because sometimes on this path of life, there are things that we want and we really want them. And it is true, and I always say this to you guys, that if we truly want something in our heart, that desire towards that thing was placed within us for a reason. But sometimes we don't understand that reason, right? And the ultimate truth of life and aligned life is that insistence is resistance. And insistence comes from a place of ego. Because our soul understands that this life is only temporary, that this life is to be enjoyed and not to worried and be urgent and insist on things. Our soul also remembers other lifetimes that we lived, and our soul knows that the physical world will perish. So anything in the physical world that you might want, a dream house, marriage, a partner that will be with you in the physical world, a child, right? You may want to be a mother, whatever that is, it's given to the physical world, right? So your soul knows and your soul remembers that it's just an experience. And your soul also knows that if it's not here now at this moment of time, it's because for the path that your soul has chosen, it's irrelevant. But your ego doesn't know that. And your ego wants things. And your ego oftentimes receives information in form of feeling and emotion. But your ego, especially when you're not healed, when you're not completely centered, confuses passion towards something, intuition towards doing something, with lack, with wound that needs to be healed, right? So oftentimes, let's say many women say, I want love, I want love, I want love. And then they hear that phrase that says, if you really want something, it's because it's already yours. And there's truth in that. But many times they don't realize that the voice that says, I want love, it's their soul saying to them that they need to heal, to love themselves, because in this lifetime and previous lifetimes they suffered rejection, they suffered abandonment. They need to learn to alchemize that love within. And with every desire we could do this. Every desire you might have, I could split to you. What is the frequency of your soul within that desire, and what is the frequency of your ego within that desire? And many people don't know how to differentiate, and they insist on things. And again, insistence is resistance. We have to truly surrender to the divine, and especially us women's who souls that chose to reincarnate in a female body, and a female body is designed to hold feminine energy better and to lead with that feminine energy. So you chose this body for a reason. And the part of walking the path of the divine feminine is to truly surrendering, because we are the creation. We create, we initiate, we give that spark of creation, but what's going to happen to it and how it's going to manifest and when it's going to manifest, what do I always say to you guys? The how and the when is not in our job description, right? And this urgency, this insistence, it's given to the ego, and it's given to the patriarchy, the system that we live in, because they don't want us to stop. They don't want us to contemplate. They don't want us to surrender. They don't want us to feel the wholeness within. They want us to constantly search for something and to embark on journeys that are very low vibrational and that cost a lot of money left in the hands of that system, to insist on things that are naturally not happening for us, right? And another thing that I want to mention, because I feel it's a trap for many women, and I find that with people I know, with people I work with, sometimes with what I observe in this world, that we want quick fixes. We want quick solutions. And the journey towards divinity, the journey towards alignment, it's a long path. I can tell you right now, it's a long path, a path that you live in dog years. Every day seems like a week. Everything that happens in that stillness is being contemplated, is being healed, is being really put your attention and your effort on it, right? Path towards alignment is slow. It's path that you have to heal your feminine, heal your masculine. You have to be consistent. You have to be dedicated. And many women, they want something, right? They want something. Again, whatever that is, you wanna love, you want soulmate, you want to live with someone, you want a specific career, you want to be a mother, you want to live in a specific lifestyle or a specific house or place or whatever that is that you desire, right? People think that you can just find yourself a quick solution, that it's not going to be years. When they hear that it's going to be years, they get completely disencouraged. And many women that I work with, it's just an example, right? They exit a karmic relationship, and I say to them, if you don't want to put yourself in the next karmic relationship, now you have to stop. You have to pause. You have to breathe. You have to put on the side every activity that links to connecting to other people. No flirtations, no texting, no dates, no, you have to focus on you. You have to be single. You have to embark on a journey of solitude. You have to live in celibacy. You have to heal. That is the only path towards alignment with your higher soulmate and reaching divine union, true love with that soulmate, right? And it's going to take years. It's going to take time. And many women give up and they end up on like speed dating. What the hell? That is the embodiment of the twisted patriarchal urgency, speed dating. What the hell is speed dating? It should be forbidden. It's so out of alignment that you cannot imagine. All the Tinders, all the speed datings and so on and so forth, right? But we look for quick fixes instead of healing. Women who have issues with their femininity, with the body, female body, instead of embarking on a journey of a womb healing that will take years. I never had any issues, and my womb healing took years. If you do have certain issues, how fast do you want to do it? Do you want to go on one session and think that its job is done? Do you want to come to me on one shadow work and think that you've conquered all your shadows? You want to have a one shamanic ceremony and think that you have healed all your wounds? It's not how it works. It's not how it works. The divine rewards dedication, patience, commitment, knowing what you want, showing up for that thing, for yourself, for your alignment every day, with every breath you take, with every action you take. And I say this all the time. So please listen when I say this and stop lying to yourself. If you want to be aligned to your highest, most aligned timeline, feel fulfilled, feel loved, it's a long journey. It's a long journey of dedication, commitment, again, showing up for yourself. It's not a quick fix. It's not one ceremony. It's not one session with a reader. It's a regular, consistent, dedicated, hard, painful work. I hate to break this to you, but quick fixes are an illusion of patriarchy, of the system we live in.